you know, and just have a laugh. Just have a laugh. No, you couldn't take it serious. It wasn't like it was, you know, I remember someone said, you know, in between takes, you're just joking with the crew and it's like, what the fuck was I going to do? Sit in the corner looking at everyone going, you know, I'm going to stay in character with this. I'd go insane. So I just had a laugh. And Mark Steven Johnson, the director and the writer, had rock and roll music playing in between takes on the set, which never happens, you know, on the crew. You know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm on a rooftop in downtown LA, and you two are blasting out, and I'm dressed up like a village person's idea of a rock star, and you're just having a field day, you know. The hair went, not a problem. I love shaving my head. The first time I got a skinhead I was about 13.
Yeah. But
the hair went, and the bullseye came on, and the costume, and the whole. I mean, it was a blast. Because most of the parts I've done, you know, I've been, you know, young fellas that are happy particularly, and are going through some shit and getting a hard time. This fella was just a fucking looper, you know. Yeah, I know, yeah. First line, second line, third line. That's why I went into looping. You know the way you have to do looping afterwards. You have to do post sync. I went in, and usually you go in and you have all these. You have to match your own mouth move on this big screen when you're trying to loop the film because the sound was bad, and you have to match it with dialogue, and it's a nightmare. And I went in this time, and all I had to do was go for 4 hours. Well, you know, from what I've learned about Hollywood, is it's a place that really does. Operate a lot on trends, you know what I mean? So SpiderMan comes out, I mean, or even The Crow maybe pickled people's interests in that kind of genre, you know, and then SpiderMan particularly with all the money it did. X-Men, you know, did a load of money, and SpiderMan comes out, and then the Hulk is going to come out now, and then this is coming out, and they have a thing called The Punisher and a thing called Ghost Rider, which are all either DC or Marvel comic books, and there's been Batman, Superman talking a while. Shoot Gladiator, next thing they're doing Trojan Wars, they're talking about 2 Alexanders. I mean, Hollywood goes in trends, you know, so. But I think never, you know, underestimate the power of escapism. It's a shite world we live in now, you know. Not for Colin Farrell, maybe, you know, on top of that. But it's I see what goes on in the world. It's a shite world we live in. People are dying and killing each other, and it could get worse and worse and worse. So, you know, to sit in a dark room with 250 strangers and watch such grand escapism as this, you know, is one of the reasons cinema was invented. I don't think so, and I don't think anyone did, because I think they were always seen. Of course, they both originated in comic book form, but I think they were both seen as very different movies. And, you know, you couldn't even want to, you just, with anything you do, you just should never, and sometimes it can get hard, but get involved with the notion of competing. Just do what you want to do your thing, keep on your track, your vision, and, you know, do the best you can do. So no, I mean, and they're different films, you know, they're different films. I loved Spider-Man, I really enjoyed it. I really did, yeah, I really did, but they're very definitely different films. Yeah, it hasn't got the stock following, you know, all around the world that Spider-Man would have. But the people that do follow Daredevil are fucking nuts, die-hard, you know, die-hard supporters. So we'll see, but I mean, I don't know, people seem to be responding to it, as they say, you know, they really do seem to be, and I hope, especially for Mark Steven Johnson, you know, who wrote and directed it and dealt with some shit off the studios and had some people breathing down his back and, you know, did his fair share of meetings, and I hope it goes. And now, of course, they're all going, it's great, we love this picture, it's going to make us so much money, oh fuck, there's another 5 million, more trailers, Super Bowl slots. You know, so for him, I hope it does great. I went to Tahiti, it was beautiful, I went there once. But my favourite place still in the world, I think, bar Dublin, is a place called Castletown Bear on the southwest tip of Ireland, the Bear Peninsula. It's just stunning.
Hey, it's Lisa here with some behind-the-scenes trivia. Now, the first recorded use of special effects as we know them was done in 1857 by Oscar Rieslander. He took 30 different photo negatives and combined them into a single image. This was the first example of the montage print. Now, if you haven't already done it, remember to click here below to subscribe or on the side for more great content.